Hey everyone, we're gonna do this small compact Bluetooth speaker comparison a little bit differently. Right now we're inside our garage, in our little garage gym, and as you can see, the Tronsmart and the Miatone are both hanging up on those little studs right there on the garage. So this is a perfect case scenario of what you could use these speakers for, other than using them indoors because of their straps and things like that. So if you guys can see below here, so right there down below with the blinking blue light is my old 9 bass speaker that we usually use in here. And then also have right here is our G Project G Boom that's still in good working condition. Those two speakers have been removed from my YouTube channel because of copyright issues. That's why I can't use copyrighted material no more, or copyrighted music. All right, let's get back to this test. Okay, before we start the sound test, let me tell you guys what I have for the sound test. I'm using my Panasonic G85 because of the stabilization. I can't use my Sony on a tripod in this garage. There's not enough space to put the tripod on, and I am using my normal Sony lavalier mic. So if anything, in all of the tests, that's the one constant, is the Sony lavalier mic that I use in all of my videos since I've gotten it, pretty much. And I'm about a good 3.5, maybe almost 4 feet away from the speakers. So to the left, if you guys don't already know, it says Tronsmart. That's the Tronsmart Trip, and that's I think it's a 10-watt speaker. And to the right is the Miatone Drum at 12 watts. So it's a pretty fair comparison overall as far as the output goes, the size, and even the price, which we will talk about later on. But let's get on with the sound test. We're gonna play about like at least 3 tracks, 3 different types of tracks, and we're gonna start each track from the beginning on both of them, so that it'll be pretty much as fair as it can be, because the soundtrack is going to be starting and ending at the same track for both of the speakers. So it's not going to be on one part of the song where it's going to be more musical or more bassy for one speaker than on the other speaker. All right, so let's do this. Okay, so when I turned on both of the speakers, they actually paired up to my smartphone right away. They were both paired. But when I started playing music, it started playing on the Tronsmart. So that's what we'll start with. We'll start with the Tronsmart, and then we'll go with the Miatone Drum. We'll start with 50% volume, and then we'll go up to 100. A lot of people would want me to go to like 70% and 85%, but between 70% and 100 is not that big of a difference, but 50% to 100% is a bigger difference. And I don't want this video taking too long, so my videos are long enough as it is. So let's start with the first song. This is Subway Dreams by Dan Henning on the Tronsmart at 50% volume. Okay, we're going to play the next track. We're going to go straight to 100% because I'm running out of light. My light for my camera is running low on battery. I charged it, but it's still running low. So let's go to 100%. This is Illusions, Anna Domini Beats, Tronsmart. Okay, we're going to try something different for the third song. It's actually not a song, it's a video. It's actually some of the videos that I watch or listen to when I'm working out in my gym or with my headphones on. So this is courtesy of Machiavelli Motivation. It's called Squat Rack Epic Leg Day Motivation.
Try that shit at home. Woo! Woo! Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, buddy. I'll try that shit at home. Woo! Woo! Ow, ow, ow.
Okay, we're going to do one more song at 100% volume. This is the one to try out the bass on these two speakers. This is Metro Young Logos. Tronsmart. that is it for our garage gym test. Both the Tronsmart does not have an equalizer or a built-in what is that called? DSP, or it might have, but it doesn't have the different modes like for indoor, outdoor, or bass or treble mode. The Tronsmart is just whatever it is where it's at. It's whatever DSP it has. It says it adjusts the bass depending on the song or the environment or something like that. The Miatone is at its default. There's two modes on the Miatone. There's treble and bass, and its default is bass mode, so that's what I have it. But if you guys saw the unboxing on Miatone Drum, there wasn't really that big of a difference between bass and treble mode, so I kept it at its default on the Miatone Drum, and that is bass mode. Okay, let's go indoors now, where I usually do my recording and do further sound comparisons. Okay guys, let me know in the comment section what you think about the garage home gym test. Now we're going to test them indoors. So first off, let's turn them back on. So you can hear what they sound like when they turn on and pair up. Now the Miatone.
Bluetooth mode.
So which one did you guys like better? I like the Miatone. It even tells you when it's paired. It's got those voice cues that the Tronsmart doesn't have. I'm about a foot away now instead of 3 feet away. Or a little more than 1 feet. Okay, Miatone Drum. Actually, I'm about almost 3 feet away between my lavalier mic and the speakers. My camera is a foot away, but my actual microphone is almost 3 feet. Yeah, so I wanted to make those corrections. My camera is about a little more than a foot away, but me, where my lavalier mic is on me, it's about almost 3 feet away. And so with the garage test, I was actually more than 3 feet away from the, or the mic was more than 3 feet away from the two speakers. It was more like probably 4 or 5 feet away from the speakers, the microphone. The camera was 3 feet away, but the actual microphone where I was standing at with the lapel mic on me was actually about 4 to 5 feet away from the speakers inside the garage. Just wanted to make that correction. Let's do this.
you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way.
Okay, we're going to do one more, the Dolby Atmos trailer, but before we play that trailer, I have used both of these for watching videos on YouTube and even Netflix. And so far, in the almost 2 weeks that I've been testing these out for watching videos, I haven't noticed any latency on any of them, if at all. I can barely notice any, if at all, any latency on both of them. Unfortunately, I'm not going to try to show you guys that with any of the movie trailers or something, because I might get another copyright strike or warning, and the Dolby Atmos is the only one that doesn't get a copyright strike or warning that I've done so far. So we're gonna play the trailer. It's about a 1 minute long trailer. It's a sound you can feel trailer, Dolby Atmos. We're starting with the Tronsmart Trip at 100% volume, because let's be honest, if I'm watching movies or videos on this, it's going to be at pretty high volume, especially on these little speakers. Okay, let's talk about the specs and features, and then we'll wrap it up. The Tronsmart Trip right now, as far as price go, you can get it for $28.99. All the colors that it has available on Amazon, there's only 3 colors, it seems like, or 4, and $28.99 with a 20% off coupon. The Miatone Drum, it actually went back up to $31.99, and you get a 5% off coupon. Actually, the black is $31.99, the purple is $33.99 with a 5% off coupon at the time of making this video. So as far as specs and features go, we got prices out of the way. Let's talk about what they both have in common, or what they supposedly have in common. They're both Bluetooth 5.3. So what that means is you should get stronger connectivity, less latency when watching videos. Should be able to pair it with more than one devices. Should being a key word there. I haven't been able to do it with any of these two speakers so far. But yeah, just with Bluetooth 5.3, you get a stronger connection. You could be further away from the device that you're paired with for that stronger connection, and then less latency when watching videos and movies. And you should be able to pair it up quicker with more devices. Okay, they're both IPX7 waterproof, and I believe their playtime is pretty similar. 20 hours of playtime on the Tronsmart Trip at lower volumes, and the Miatone Drum has a 24-hour playtime at lower volumes. Let's say under 50%. They both can do true wireless stereo pairing. They can't do partycast mode, like pairing it with more than two devices, like say up to 50 or 100 speakers. None of them can do that, but they both do true wireless pairing. So you can get another Tronsmart Trip to pair it with in true wireless stereo mode, or another Miatone Drum to pair in true wireless stereo mode. Now, where they differ is in their connectivity. So the Tronsmart Trip, I failed to mention, there is an LED light on the Tronsmart Trip, and it's right here, right by the this little gasket. Behind the gasket where your connections are is that LED light, as you guys can see. Right now it's blinking because I don't have it paired no more to the phone. So on the Tronsmart Trip, you have USB-C and a 3.5 audio connector for connecting it to like one of these, a digital audio player, or an older device that does not have a Bluetooth wireless or whatever. And I do love the fact that this seal right here is easier to open because of that little tab right here is easier to open and close versus the Miatone Drum. And I like the fabric on this much better. Actually, I like the overall build quality on the Tronsmart much better than the Miatone. The Miatone, though, has that RGB lighting. What was it? Up to 8 modes, 9 modes, 8 mode, 9 modes. It's got two different equalizer settings. You have treble and bass mode, where this one does not. It just has whatever mode it has. And on the Miatone Drum, see, it's harder to open, but you don't have a 3.5 connector, but you do have that SD card, micro SD card reader right there. So take that for what you will. And like I said, see, it's harder to close up. You have to go around the edges to make sure you seal it. And it's not quite sealed. So which one would I choose as far as the winner goes? You guys have heard the sound test. I do feel like the Miatone has just a slightly tinge bit more bass, and slightly, just ever so slightly, a little bit more fuller sounding than the Tronsmart. But it's physics, right? It's thicker. And that's probably why it's giving it a fuller, more bassier sound. And it does have that two settings, one for treble and one for bass. Like right here, let's see, if I press I think it's the light button 3 times fast,
treble.
See, it'll say treble,
bass,
and it has those. I love the voice cues. So if I have never had any of these to compare and pick up on, then I would probably pick the Tronsmart, only because it's cheaper and you get a better deal off the Tronsmart. Battery life is not that much better on the Miatone. I mean, a 4 hours difference, but that, again, that depends on how loud you're playing it. If you're like me, you're going to be playing both of these more than 50% volume, then you're actually not going to get that 20 hours here or the 24 hours there on the Miatone. Since I do know a little bit more about them now, and I have owned them for almost 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks already, which one would I choose with my hard-earned money? If I, like, say I have that 30-day period and I have to return one so I can get some money back, then I would keep the Miatone and probably return the Tronsmart. And only because the Miatone has I like the handle better on the Miatone. It does have more features. It has a slightly longer battery life, and it has the bass and treble mode, and those voice cues are what's winning it for me. And what I like with the Tronsmart though is that build quality. It paired faster, but that's about it. The build quality, and it paired faster. This has an SD card reader which I could use. I'm not going to always be bringing a audio connector, like a 3.5 audio connector, to try to hook it up with my MP3 player or something like that. So that would just be more stuff to carry around, right? This, I would have to carry this and this. Whereas on this, I would just pop the SD card in, and that's it. I don't have to carry anything extra. The SD card would be right inside the speaker itself. If you twist my arm, then I would pick the Miatone. But if I have never owned any of these, of course, I'm a cheap person, so I'm going to go for the better deal. And that's the Tronsmart Trip. Whichever one you choose, though, you can't go wrong with any of them. They both have very good sound for their size. I mean, they've come a long way as far as smaller speakers go. Even if you compare it to this one right here, the MPOW, I can't remember the name of this MPOW speaker. So, yeah. Okay, so that pretty much concludes our comparison on these two compact, small, very small, waterproof speakers. The comparison between the Tronsmart Trip and the Miatone Drum. Again, the Tronsmart Trip, you can get it for $28.99 for any of the colors with a 20% off coupon at the time of making this video. The Miatone Drum is $31.99 with a 5% coupon at the time of making this video. And other than the price differences, the other key feature that you would be considering is the sound. As far as sound goes, like I said, or if you guys have heard, there weren't too much big of a difference between the sound of these two speakers, between the 12 watts of the Miatone Drum and the 10 watts of the Tronsmart. They both sound pretty similar in their default modes. I mean, the Tronsmart does not have any other modes. The Miatone Drum has treble and bass mode. We tested it out at its default, which is bass mode. And again, the longer battery life with a little bit more features is what won me over on the Miatone over the Tronsmart. Although I do love this build and the nylon fabric material of the Tronsmart Trip. If I could make the perfect small speaker, have the mesh fabric of the nylon mesh fabric of the Tronsmart Trip on the Miatone Drum with the RGB and the same features, and maybe add in that 3.5 connector also. None of these can charge your device. They don't work as a power bank. I mean, they're too small to work as an external battery bank, unlike some of the bigger speakers that I had here, right? So that's that. So yeah, that's it for this small, very small, portable, waterproof, Bluetooth wireless speakers in the Tronsmart Trip and the Miatone Drum. If you guys are interested on any of these two speakers, if you want to find out more information, or if you're interested in purchasing either one of these, please use the links in my description, as it does help out my channel and my charity, the Wounded Warrior Project. If you guys haven't already, please like and subscribe. It really does help out my channel, and it helps me to bring you guys more content and to help get more stuff into this channel. Also, if you guys haven't already, follow me on Instagram at The Workout Geek for all my latest happenings and great workout tips. Till next time, take care, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon for another video. Have a wonderful day.